Alrighty. I think I'm good. Because sometimes things don't like to work the way I'd like them to. Anyway, last time we saw our mentor, Mia, Faye, get attacked. So that's fun. So now we are continuing that. Ready, set, go. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Co-law offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out. We should all go out for dinner. So I think it's supposed to be so we could all go out for dinner. That's weird. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine. Anything? Okay. Move. Office. Hello. Hello. That smell. Blood. How did she get here so fast? Now, what am I gonna do for, Maya? I don't know. That is a good question. Someone's there. Hello. Chief? Chief? Chief! Alright. We're gonna see the leveling of what I can do. Who are you? She just passed out. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Well, aren't you kind, Phoenix? I went back to the chief where she laid under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally she was cold. Phoenix, you're very composed. Examine. It's encrusted with dry blood. That's very fast. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Yeah, Larry just curses everyone. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of a glass light stand. No clues here. Clues. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there were any clues there, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The thinker, the murder weapon, looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass stand line broken in the back of the room. And beyond recognition. Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. Larry bring death everywhere. Yes, he does. He for some reason has bad luck with women. Not just bad luck with women. A lot of the people that he is interested in die. Obviously this is the first game. He had his girlfriend that they broke up. She died. Mia, who he thought was attractive, died after getting the gift from him. I know there's another one. There's at least one more person that Larry was attracted to that also perished by murder. I don't know about it, if there's another one. I'd say at least 3. Minimum of 3. Which is a pattern and kind of worrying. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. That's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing here. There's a large building across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. We're not gonna see the thing. Okay. What? Chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit into. Okay, Phoenix. Move. Think all offices. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run at me. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? Well, I would assume you would figure it out, Phoenix, but... maybe not. It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark. And sis, so she was already dead. You and the chief. Oh, sorry, my neck just needed to move. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Present. Okay. You've never seen this before. Okay, about the thinker. I just was curious. Could I be blamed? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Well, you're asking her to calm down when her sister apparently wrote a dying message in her name for whatever reason. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. Move... office? Examine... the Fano Co-Ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this 8-chip model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Anything else? A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on the stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Alright. Okay, we're good. Boop. Right. I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Oh. Oh, it's her. I was like, where's the context? Someone screamed from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Why is it lit up, though? Can I not? Fine, move. I didn't know it had that sound effect. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! How do I want to do Gumshoe's voice? Alright, detective. Alright, I'm Detective Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Yes, it must. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving an inch, okay? Gumshoe, quite a funny name. Well, it's actually, apparently it means, novice detective? If I remember correctly, it's like a novice detective. Or like, let me double check. Gumshoe meaning a detective. Excuse me, it's a gumshoe. To work as a detective. Okay then. That was interesting. I love that I gave him a southern twang for some reason. Great, just great. Maya. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This word "my" here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? First thing, I don't blame Gumshoe for being... That's one of the things, but you're like, huh? What does she have to gain from it, I would have to say? What would be gained from Mia's death in this instance? What would that benefit Maya? Nothing. And you could say, oh, they were arguing, but then why... What would be so bad to lead to that type of conflict? Obviously, we know who it is. But it's just that question. Same thing when someone else gets accused. Why would that person get so angry to do that? Because, goodness gracious, there's certain reasonability. You gotta make me believe, but you're not making me believe. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out till the next morning. How many questions could they have possibly asked you? To start from, like, what's your name? Phoenix Wright. What is your, occupation? Defense attorney. Why were you at the Fay Long Co-law offices? Because I was told by my boss to be there. How did you come across the body? Blah, blah, blah. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. So September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. That is a face. Well, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will, not a chance. It's up to you. It really is. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yeah, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought that. Yes, you did. Phoenix, I am your conscience. You're lying. Okay. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard of what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today, my junior partner first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of the most striking fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow, Chief, thanks. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. We're just gonna do this because I can. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch, and we are pro this guy. He never moves. Talk. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Yes, she is, and that will become a very pivotal part of this frickin', I don't know if it's this case. The next case? Sorry. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I think she appears in this case. Like the spirit medium training, I think. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. I don't know. The world is a vast and wide place. I think as long as she's not harming anybody, it's fine. At least I think that's fine. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one that Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone. So, so you say you have your conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Well, yeah, they're gonna check everything because, you know, if she's the person of interest, you'd want to check to see what's going on. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memento. Memo. The conversation I had with my sister was recorded on my cell phone. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? Yes, they're siblings. If they're, as she said, the Fae family, it means a clan. It's not Phoenix. You drive me nuts. So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountains to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. I wonder. Court record. Profiles. I don't know if she has it on her neck. I don't know if she had a, I don't think, is it a Gudetama? This thing. Wait. What? So, you're real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Well, yeah, but you also have to think, I don't know what is the rate of when a spirit can be contacted in the medium's instance? Is it... Because obviously there's ones that have been called, like, months, weeks after their death. Can she be contacted right away? Or is she still being, quote-unquote, transported to the spirit world? Or is that instant? Because that is something I don't know. That's a type of, culture that I do not have any experience with. Human cultures are very, 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 very complicated and distinct in their own ways. So, yeah. Those are my questions. Alrighty. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? Accept. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I don't know about their dad. I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They were giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Move. Yeah, all I can say is, wait, that is the fastest time I've seen for a for a case to go to court. What court do they live in? I must know. They must not get too many crimes that need to go to court. Oh boy. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'll be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Examine. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stopped in here. The oil paint is so thick it practically gives me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. A table for clients. An elegant Albany case, and if I'm not mistaken, that letter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Probably not. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Nothing? Nothing? Alright, I guess move. Faye & Co. Law Offices. September 6th, Faye & Co. Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Oh, why? Why are we being compared to Larry Butts? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Who knows? Gumshoe probably goes through a lot of frickin' cases, so who knows? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Sue D. Shoes. Detective Gumtree. Or Detective Gumshoe. You're Detective Gumshoe. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Talk. Mia. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't go looking at me. Don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, September 5th at 9 p.m. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. But if I'm a lawyer defending my client, I have to see the autopsy. So what are you on about, Gumshoe? About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Edgeworth. I know who he is. Phoenix knows who he is, but probably doesn't realize who it is. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, do you know him? You do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a fear prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. What a way to talk about someone that you've known for a long time, Phoenix. Shame on you. Shame, shame. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. I agree. Still, I'm pretty afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crimes with an almost abnormal passion. I've never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Present. I was wondering, do you see my face album? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a sec, pal. Tricky, lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. I'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective? Hang on one second. Okay. I'm good now. Got a quick phone call. Sorry for that horrible noise. That's how my water bottle sounds. It's freaking ridiculous. Because, you know, who likes dealing with... It just sounds weird. Okay, we're continuing with Gumshoe. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Why are you saying it like this, Phoenix? You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the cell phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems like you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning to talk to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. I don't blame you. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then? Haha, you're trying your lawyery tricks on me now. She's not to go outside the room till the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Oh, not prison. Move. I'm just gonna go here. So I can go into this to go into check. And then, you know, a call. Alright, move to the Gatewater Hotel. Now, how do I want to deal with this? Well, hello there, handsome. Now she's just southern. Hello. Hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go fresh it up so I look the part of this beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Well, Phoenix, as your conscience. I'm afraid to tell you, it's gonna be you, buddy. And that's no secret. No clues. What the? What? Right? Okay. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Sorry, I must be staying with her. What is this? Ah, it's still a scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay and Colossus building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching there. There's a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, no. Really shouldn't be prying around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Oh, you haven't seen a final level, Phoenix. It's terrifying. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Talk. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. Yes, please don't do that. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss May. Could you who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. True, he is. He is not doing anything wrong. Technically he is, in the actual real life world, because if you're her lawyer, Maya's lawyer, then you would be fine, but you're technically not yet. Teehee, you know when you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, teehee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Ugh. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. This room. I guess there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers. Oh boy. Present. Won't you say anything about this? Because I didn't get any more dialogue. I don't think I have anything that she can react to. Let's go back to Grossberg. Okay, well, maybe I should wait for... Oh, okay, he is here. That was the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha, so you're the one they say that's been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? He was busy dealing with, circumstances. Let's say that. Something the matter. You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Shame. Shame on you. Yes, Maya Fey, go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is my BFA's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look somewhere else. I think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've got nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Mia. You know, she worked here a long time ago. Quite the appearance, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. I love when I'm trying. Typing is difficult. There we go. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That painting. That's... Oof, that was so loud. I am so sorry. That's quite a painting. You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, ain't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intent of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. Wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright. Move back to Maya. Excuse me. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Hiya. Oh, you came back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, you see, just be honest. I agree. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? How'd you know? I see. I've been abandoned then. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. Yes, it does. Which is hilarious. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Your family. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The answer is yes. Yes, she is. At this moment in time, she is. So their father died when she was young. Okay. I didn't know. I don't remember the father. At all, so you know. Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in her blood. About 15 years ago, her family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. True, your mother's enemy. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, when there was an unusual murder case, it made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Yes, they did. The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya. I've made up my mind. And I made it up for you. So you're fine. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Aww. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone had to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Aw, pat. It's okay. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You're innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. We're going to save. Alright, move. Oh, good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I just came up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you have no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Wherever I heard that name. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Nope. Because storytelling says coincidences, don't exist. Sorry, I needed that. Changing voices makes your voice go wee 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 all over the place. Okay. Examine. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now it's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Found in Mrs. May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, and I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For my sake, I'll get to this woman. Phoenix. Phoenix. No. Don't do that again. Ugh. Oh, bellboy, oh, bellboy, oh, bellboy, oh, bellboy. Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Obviously, we're gonna be doing stuff. I'm playing a little longer, obviously. Let us go! September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 1. Excuse me. Court is now in session for the trial. Miss Maya Fey, the what do I want to do for frickin' Edgeworth? Brain. The prosecution. Why the prosecution? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's go see the truth. Yes, sirree, Bob. That's what we're going for. I don't know what's with the southern accent today. Apparently it's just... I'm not even southern. But apparently that's just a thing that happens. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Miles Edgeworth, give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. What is this accent switch? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the windows here, and the cause of death Sorry, I'm trying to adjust. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Okay, we got the floor plans. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness accounting describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the moment of the murder. Very specific here, by Jove. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, the judge is probably going to change a lot. And I just know it is. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. It's because he was so not specific. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff and impress the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works a lot of times. Hint. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, cross-examination. I'm going to save so I don't miss his hit button and lose points if I don't have to. As soon as the phone call came in, I came rushing to the scene. Press. Who did you say you got a call? Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Watergate Hotel right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure I did much, though. Right, please continue. There was two people there already. Defendant... Guy immediately arrested. Why? Wait a minute. Immediately arrested. Okay, how about we do this? Hold on just a second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly. What about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure ain't pink, pal. She's wearing a purple-pink dress. We'll say that. Well, I guess she is in pink. That's enough. That's enough. Look at this. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes, of course it does. Yes. Great. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Is part 2? Nope, just hard evidence. Alright. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. The accents are falling. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor. Sir, try to be more careful. I think I'll put him in my regular voice. I'm losing my voice. Very well, begin the cross-examination. Alright. It's not this, I found a memo, or not. Options, save. And we're gonna press. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and in the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective, but it is a game. I can't wink. Wink? Something like that. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually. You got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. Facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order? That didn't go so well. That's right. That's what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Okay, present this. Boom. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. Maya. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Nope. You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Ha-ha! Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately would have not had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Of course. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Detective's a sham. You're a sham. The detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe? I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You're at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But, ugh. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Innocent, you say? I don't believe that. This is my expression. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? I love you, Wright. It's frickin'. That's very accurate. Alright. Oh, it's killing me. Alright. Oh no. She's gonna kill me. Witness, state your name, please. Okay. Miss April May. April May. At your service. My voice can't get up into the high pitch. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Yes, your expression is valid. She's, something. Let's just say she uses her womanly charms to her advantage. Let's say it like that. Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred. Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room, teehee. I'll do that. But why is she standing like that? She's doing it on purpose. She's trying to act innocent and cutesy. So, like, she's like, oh, could I have done something wrong? No, right? I just look so innocent. Something like that. That's what she, like, that's how she is. It's purposeful. And this hotel is directly across from Bay & Co. law offices? Gee, that's right, big bullet. Nope. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Gee, golly gee. I don't know. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Get used to that. That's how she acts. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? Yes, I agree with them. Excuse me. I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, don't you think? Judge, you are married last time I checked. Your wife is going to slap you out senseless. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weaknesses. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. I don't know the exact input for which one, so obviously I'm gonna just press, see where it gets me. Alright, she dodged. Dodged what? Well, the attack! Please continue your testimony. But that girl she cut up to her and she hit her. One side and ran away. Nice. How did you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony's bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. Testimony sticks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Do you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean... Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Faye, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Uh-huh. 'Cause... I'm just gonna say, look. You're gonna tell me that you noticed her physique before her clothing. Really? Oh, by the way, might as well do this. Gumshoe, detective at a local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Marvin Grossberg, a veteran defense attorney and Mia's mentor. April May, a witness... Oh. Okay. April May, a key eyewitness to the events. Testifies that she saw Maya commit the murder. Miles Edgeworth, a gifted prosecutor, and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hair looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way on the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Because it's true, Gumshoe did see her. She hasn't really changed clothes, so I don't know how she would change clothes? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling little details were necessary. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Nope. Testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had it. Witness's account. I'll do this one and then I'll probably end for the night because my throat is not gonna like me. I did everything. I did. I saw everything or something like that. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran up to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee? I see. I only wished you to be so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Options, save. The victim dodged the first attack and ran up to the right. Let me... check. She's here to the right. We'll go this way. Okay, press. Is that right as in your right, as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Okay, present. This. Boom. Okay. Options. Load. Is it... I guess it's not time yet. Ran up to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with a weapon. Statue clock the thinker? Okay, how about this? Is it this statement? A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Okay. So, present this. Okay. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. She's so weird. You said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in the much same position you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright? It is important, but questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How do you know it was a clock? Because it's suspicious, because it's the frickin' murder weapon. That's why it's important. How does she know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. Say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fanco?
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee.
The law offices of Fanco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Of course not. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have wrong. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty? I think it's empty. Excuse me. Empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Aha! How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Miss April May. How does that work? Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Well, Miss May? Great. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew, because he's Edgeworth. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was this clockwork removed? Before the murder? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And this is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? Yes. Yes, I can. Don't shake your head at me, Edgeworth. I can tell you. How about I do this? Hang on. Excuse me, Edgeworth. Don't shake your head at me. I can prove it. So, sit down. Oh ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now, I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is... dun da da da! Charge! Take a look at this. I need some water. I guess I'm doing more than I thought. It's fine. Alright. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defense's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation, so... Yep, it's gonna go down the grade. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. I am not going through this. It's from last time, it's the same thing. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oopsie, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before? That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. It's an very original. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Huh? Oh, excuse. This is not on sale today? Oh. There's this. Him. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Yes, this is her true form. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me.
Yep. Isn't it great? She's terrifying. That's what I meant, she's terrifying.
Did I, Like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee.
This is scary. Miss May, let me ask. Yeah, that is her, true form? We'll say it like that. Her true form / when she gets pissed off. So yeah, like I said before last time, there's your overreactions. Meltdowns, isn't it cool? Because you get more of them and they get wackier the further you go into the series. Alright, Miss May, let me ask this. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Boop. Have a look at this. Oh, that? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Is it this? And it tells you the time. Sure, that's what I was talking about. Is it? Is it this? I'm hoping it's this. Okay, it is. I was like, I think this is just it. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen one more time to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yep. It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm so... Is that it? Well.
Cry. That did the court seeing the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Miss May. What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you?
Yeah.
Order, there will be order. What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping.
Oops.
So you admit you tapped her phone? But wait, I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm good. Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will. You can't be serious. No way.
Wait, I say wait. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Coffee? Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quickly, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Thinking I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not at the scene of the was not at the time on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does this leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, this is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Let me save. Save. One more thing, and then I'll be done, because my throat will hate me. Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken up quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
However,
if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Alright, well, we're gonna end here for the day. So, I hope you've been enjoying this so far. We're technically at the halfway point of this case. Oop, there we go. Yeah, we're at like the halfway point. So we're almost there. We just got a few tiny little things to do. But yeah, I'm gonna end here for the night because my voice is failing me. So, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm burping like crazy. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you have a good morning, noon, night, brink of dawn, where you are. And I will see you in the next stream, which probably... There's gonna be like 2 shorts coming out, so one like tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow, I will say. Because I'm going on a tiny little break, so I guess I'll see you Sunday. I think that it's gonna be Sunday. Alright, bye!